Jesus Christ is my nigga.
This is the hunt for a giant bass, episode 2. Now today the loser has to eat a spoonful of Beats baby food. This stuff is freaking gross. You do not want to be the one to lose this bet. Alright? So let's go. We're in Bingham State Park. We got to pay the park fees, come in here and fish. Just come in here to pay. They got this cool little aquarium. It's got some turtles and stuff in it. Check it out, guys. Where'd the turtle go? Here he is, over here.
Oh, look at this one. Look at this one.
That's the musk turtle. Oh, he's poking his head out, checking you out there.
Hi there. Let's look right at the camera.
Look at this one over here. He's got his head up too.
Hi there.
Little musk turtle, guys. You see him poking his head up? Look at that.
I'm trying to take a picture. That'd be cool. It won't take.
Alright, that's enough of that. So we're going to get out here and start fishing. Enough sightseeing and turtle viewing. Well, come on, let's go. My first mate in here, she gets all the rope ready. She backed the trailer in for me this morning. She keeps the boat clean. Got to get you a first mate to help you keep the boat clean, guys. But you can't have this one. So we're up the river now. This is the spot where we caught that big bass at yesterday. Well, it's actually up there a little ways. So we stopped ahead of it and we're going to sneak up to it and we're going to hit that spot first thing this morning. There's a point in the river bend and there's some lily pads that come out on the point, and that's where that bass was hanging out yesterday, and I bet there's some more hanging out today. We're fixing to sneak up there and catch some of them. So I went ahead and threw these shiner poles out before we get this lily pad patch. We're dragging these shiners behind the boat really close to the cover, as close as we can get it to the cover, and then we're fishing the cover in front of the boat with plastic worms, trick worms. If there's a big bass under that cover, most of the time he'll come out of that cover and grab the shiner. This is what we're fishing with still, motor oil trick worm. You put these worms on the hook. I'll show you guys how to do it real quick. If you're new to fishing, stick the hook right through the head. You'll bring it down about a ½ inch and keep it straight. Then you bring it through the bottom, pull it up over that bend right there onto the line, and then you want to take the worm and place it like if you were to put it on the hook and it be straight. So you see that for it to be straight, the point of the hook needs to go in right there. So we'll take it, put it in, and there we go. Straight. You want that worm to be straight in the water, not all squiggly looking. Spray it down with this bang right here. Throw it out, and then the first time it hits the bottom, let it sit for about 5 seconds, and then just bump it one time, and then let it sit again. Sometimes if they don't hit it the first time right after you bump it, a lot of times they'll hit it. You guys see that patch of lily pads right there? That's where that bass was hanging out at yesterday, and that's where we're going to get one at today. Start at the right side of that lily pad patch, and we're going to work it all the way to the left side. There's got to be at least one bass hanging out in there. We're throwing it in the brush, and then we're working the trick worm through the brush where we can feel it. So every time I feel a stick or something, I feel my worm hit anything, I let it sit for a second. Because a lot of times that's when you'll get that bite. Bit the head off his worm to make it flat, so that way this bullet sinker goes to the head of the worm flat, like so. See, with the nose of the trick worm on there, it's all up here and weird looking. Now it goes right onto the head of it perfectly. There's something on there. Something's messing with it. Alright, so something just grabbed my shiner back there, but it didn't get hooked. Maybe whatever grabbed it will come back. If a bass grabs that shiner, you'll either see a big explosion or it'll just go under the water and it won't come back up. If there's a bass harassing your shiner but he won't take it, you can give it a little pop like this. And then a lot of times, that little jerk will be enough action to provoke that bass into biting it. Oh, there it went. It took it. All right, we got something on the shiner, guys. I'm gonna let him take it for about 5 seconds before I set the hook. Make sure it gets in his mouth real good. Oh, I got him! Woo! Oh, yeah! Oh, it's big. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on up here. There he is. All right. Look at that. Check out that lunker right there. That's bigger than yours, 5.2.
That's what I was saying, it's a whole lot bigger.
Alright, now we got the bass. We're going to take him, put him in the live well, and we're going to take him home and let him go in the pond so I can catch him again sometime. Yeah, he's still alive. We're going to put some water in there for him. Should be one right there. Not in the tree, but on the stick. Fishing for squirrels. I've done missed one twice. Right over there. See if I can get him to bite again. He must be little because he ain't getting the whole worm in his mouth. Alright, there's that little cut right there. I bet there's one hiding in that cut. We'll find out. We'll work this hyson line right here. What, are you catching trees back there? Oh, come on, you're way up there in the tree. Jackie's fishing for squirrels. Again. Let me see it. Let me get you out of the tree. Oh yeah, you got it good. No, it ain't coming out. Yep, it broke. We're fishing out of my 18-foot Kenner right now. My dad's got an 18-foot Astro Glass. I'm gonna take it bass fishing, but we got a little bit of TLC we gotta do on it. Charge the battery up and just a little minor stuff with the trailer. But it's a lot more convenient for bass fishing because it's got a foot pedal trolling motor on it. But I mean, if I got a boat, I can fish. If it's a kayak, a john boat, anything that floats, I can get out here, I'm happy. You hit your toe? Alright, you got this thing hung up here? I got one. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, and the lily pads. And bring it right off the edge of that lily pad and let it sink. A lot of times you throw over the lily pad and there'll be a fish hanging out under the lily pad, and he'll see your worm dragging across that lily pad and follow it. And then when you drop it off the edge, he'll grab it. But not this time. That's why we go fishing and not catching. Most of the time I do go catching though when I go fishing. But not always. Jackie always catches fish. But today she's been catching trees. She wants to catch a squirrel. Fishing for squirrels back there still? I don't know if we can make it through that brush. We're going to have to go back around, or how are we going to get through there? I'm not sure how deep it is, but we're going to find out. 4 foot? Tell me if it starts getting shallower. There was a fish right there. There was a bass. There was a bass hanging out right there. Probably so. Ah, catch him. There's a school of bait up there. Something chasing it. That's some speckled perch. Tilt the motor up. Tilt the trim on the motor up. Need me a push pole. Took it out. I'm going to have to crank the boat up to get through here. Hold on. Gotta get all that grass off the motor there. That way we don't overheat it. Get all this grass off my prop. I don't want any trouble with my engine. There we go.
Smoke is a fog.
That's fog. Had to get the grass off my prop back there. Had a bunch of hyacinths. We just had to go through some thick brush. But now we're in the honey hole. She's like, what are we doing? Why are we going way back here? We're gonna get, there's all these limbs. Well, you gotta go where other people won't if you want to catch the fish other people don't. Don't do that. I thought it was a wombat or something talking about, look at the turtle, a turtle, a turtle. Yeah, catch him and you can have him. All of our shiners are dead from yesterday, but we're gonna hang a dead shiner behind the boat. I've seen bass eat a dead shiner before. And that bass in there is not dead. He is definitely alive. I'm going to take one of these circle hooks and put on the shiner with no cork and just throw the shiner out and work it like a fluke. I mean, that's what we came for, is a big bass. So I might not catch anything, but if I do, it's going to be big. Oh, oh, oh. Shiner in the tree. Whenever you throw it out and it first hits the bottom, always let it sit there for about 5 seconds, because a lot of times that's the right when they'll hit it. The first time it hits the bottom. Oh, shit. Is that a fish? I think something did just grab this. Yeah, I think so. Alright, it's getting late. I gotta be at work at 4. Let's go ahead and head back in. We can let this bass go in the pond before I go to work. We had to get out of there because I got to go to work, but here's the bass we caught. It's 5.01 pounds. We're going to go ahead and release it in the pond here before I catch him again. And there he goes. All right, well, Jackie didn't catch a fish today. She lost a bet, so she's got to eat the Beats baby food. Now, what makes it even worse, this baby food has been sitting in the truck hot all day. This stuff is gross. Here you go. Here you go. Loser.
It's for you guys.
She tried to back out. I told her she can't back out.
A big, how much?
Nope, get you a spoonful. You gotta get a spoonful.
I can't do it.
You got to. You gotta do it. You gotta do it for your fans. Take a, just take the mouthful and swallow it.
I can't.
You gotta do it. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here and go to work, but check out the giveaway we're doing right now. Also, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can get notified whenever there is another release. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the water again soon.
Oh, it's not dog shit. Oh, now.
Episode 3 will be coming soon.